Okay guys, so we are going to learn a kettlebell row. Okay, so this is our how-to for a kettlebell bent over row. Okay, this bent over row is just like any other bent over row, just we use a kettlebell. Okay, the most important thing is, again, all of these moves have in common the hip hinge. Okay, so let's go ahead. Again, press those feet into the floor. Go ahead, insert those feet into the sockets, right? And then go ahead, turn the engine on, right? Once the engine's on, go ahead, hip hinge back, okay? Once you're in that hip hinge position, you're gonna reach down, grab your weights. And what I like to do is I like to always stay active on the opposite side, okay? So when I say activate on the opposite side, again, pull that armpit in toward the hip, kind of like locking down, right? What that does is it just gives you your shoulders a little bit. You never have to second guess yourself if you're doing something right, if you do it the exact same way every single time, unless you're doing it fucking wrong every single time. But for the sake of this conversation, I'm gonna teach you how to do it right. Okay, so again, go ahead, push those, plug the feet into the floor, go ahead, turn on the engine, right? Sit back into the hip hinge position on the opposite side, right? Armpit pulled in toward the hip bone, right? Or in toward the band of your pants, right? And then we're gonna grab that weight and we're pulling straight in and we're lowering back down. Pull straight in and lower back down, right? So you're just pulling in. Good. You don't need to touch your body with the weight, okay? What you need to do is just get that bicep in toward the body, pull in toward the body. Once you get there, you feel you're activated in your lats. You feel your lats, your lat, that long muscle up the side of your back. You feel it pulling and holding tight. Go ahead and start lowering that weight back down. And as you can see, my shoulder, I get here, I lock the weight in, and then I lower back down, okay? At all times, my shoulders are never here. They're always pulled down, both armpits pulled in toward the top of my hip, which is called our ASI joint, but I really don't want to get super technical because it's not important. What's important that you do the fucking move right. So pull the armpit down toward your pants line, okay? You know where your pants are. You might not necessarily know where your ASI joint is, but you definitely know where your pants are, okay? So pull down to the hip, to your pants line, sit those hips back, right? Pull the weight up and lower back down. All right? So that's our kettlebell row. I'll do it on the opposite side just because I need some balance, okay? Turn those feet on, sit the hips back. Again, pull in rope, lower back down. All right.